Good. A lot of us are just starting the journey, or a lot of things that go on that, we don't know um, information right away about. So we come to a safe space, which the support group should be a safe space, a safe place to talk, to learn, to share, and to support one another, right? That's what it's all about. Hey, Candy. So if a parent comes in asking a question or trying to figure out what they should do in a certain situation, then we as a community should step in and give that parent some advice without being rude, right? If you feel the need, especially in our parent support group, you feel the need that you have to be rude because you know it all, right? And we've had a few parents that always know it all. Then I would ask you to leave the group. Um, if you run up on a post in the group that just irks your nerves, that you just cannot take, and you just feel the need to be rude to the parent that posted it, then I think you should leave the group, right? Or maybe you're just waiting for one of us to give you the boot, right? So, yeah, it kind of hurts me to see when we're all in this together. A lot of us are still learning things, a lot of stuff is new information. Um, Even myself, I learn something new almost every day.
I agree.
Hmm. Every day. So it doesn't take much to offer a little kindness, even if you don't agree with what's being posted, or you've been in that situation and you know what's gonna happen or whatever. Be nice. You know, it doesn't take too much to be nice and show a little empathy in the comment section, right? Um, Hey, Candy. Candy says, "How's DeAndre? He's doing good. He is at the training center. I have a couple more hours, and then he'll be home. But he is doing absolutely good. Got up this morning ready to go, ready to go. I also want to say, even when you've been addressed as when people are telling you you're being rude, if more than one person is saying to you, "Hey, you're being rude," then take that as I should tone it down, right? Maybe I should change my tone and be a little nicer. Hey, Denise. Hey, homeschool peace. How are you? Candy says, "I appreciate you guys. This group very helpful." Yeah, it's helpful. Sometimes I just sit there and read a lot of the posts, and it's helpful to me because,
So
like
do
I
I.
said, I'm
Suppose
still learning. You learn something new. All of our babies are not the same. There's a lot of differences, a lot of good suggestions that we can
yeah.
try.
I
You
try to
know,
put my input in it on giving them good, good suggestions on what to do. But then
hmm
those mean ones, I'm like, oh gosh.
yeah, and see, that's the turn off. That's the other thing. I've heard that before. I don't want to post anything because, you know, they'll go in on me, and that should not be the case because this is a support group.
That's why when I post stuff, I says please no rude comments at all.
Hmm.
When I post things on there, I put please no rude
No,
comments.
no rude comments. Yeah.
or you're gonna
And,
get.
and you shouldn't have to inside a private support group. You shouldn't have to say that. Actually, you shouldn't have to say that at all, but especially inside a private support group. How may I help you, young lady? Can I not look? No, my daughter, all in the mix. But yeah, I didn't notice the post, and I'm gonna have to go back because I was kind of busy this morning, and I made a comment about the person being rude, and they felt they weren't being rude. They were telling the truth because it was one of those situations where I know, you know, you don't always know. We don't know everything. You
I
don't know the
talk-
situation.
I think I know what post you're talking about. I remember that one. I
Mhm.
saw that one, and I saw that rude.
Rude, very rude. And I'm going to go back because I'll probably remove the person anyway because they don't feel they were being rude. But like I said, if more than one person is saying, hey, tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, bud, you're being rude, then maybe you should, tone it down. Um, a lot of situations happen that as parents we don't want to be in. We don't ask to be in. Things happen. We don't know why they happen. You don't know why they happen. You can only assume, and which you shouldn't, because of course, we're only going to tell you what we want you to know, but you should go off of that and not be rude and make you know assumptions as such and be rude about it. So, hey, everybody, if you're coming in, make sure you show some love. I'd appreciate it. How's David doing today, Teresa?
Right there.
Hey, David.
He's had some episodes here and then, so he's kind of tired.
Oh, okay. Okay, understood.
He's coming in and asked me for a game. I told him he check how much the game is.
Hmm. Oh, I wanted to also, I am going to try and put together for some of our moms a whip and sip party for October. This will be hosted by Luminosity and Autism in Us. So if you are in the Detroit area, I believe I posted this. I hope I did in the Detroit group. But if you are listening in and you're in the Detroit area and you would like to participate in the whip and sip, I'll have more information soon, but it won't be until October or early November. But I want to see who is interested, who would be interested in participating. It will be $50 per person, and you will enjoy uh, learning how to whip up some body butters, and yeah, you'll bring your own sip. And we were even discussing a taco bar, so a little something to eat, a little something to drink, and learning how to whip up some butter, making it into a whip and sip party. So if you are in Detroit and you are interested, and it's my birthday month, October is my birthday month, so I wanted to put this together for Autism and Us for my birthday month. I will be more information in a real soon. Hi, Amy. Amy says I'm stuck in Arizona, so I can't, but it sounds okay. Yeah, we're in the Detroit area. So if you are in the Detroit area, let me know. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Denise says, "Hello, David. How old are you?"
He is 14.
14. Wow, time flies.
Yes, time fly goes by fast.
Hmm.
And the school's already sending me paperwork already.
Oh, for start the high school, huh?
Yes.
Oh, exciting, exciting. Candy says it's a right way and a wrong way to say things. I am very mindful of how I say things because just imagine how it would make me feel if someone said it to me. Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So if if you had an issue, you would want somebody to be kind, even if you don't agree with the person. There's a way to speak with them. Um, Denise says, any ideas of summer plans, activities? They have a lot of things going on here in Detroit for the kids. The museum is happening, Science Center. I know a few of the organizations are putting things together for the kids. Um, so much. I got to sit down and plan out DeAndre's summer. Hey, Campbell Crew, how are you? I got to sit and make a plan. What are you guys doing for the summer, Teresa?
We have nothing but doctor's appointments this month.
Doctor's appointment. What about for the rest of the summer? Any plans?
No, nothing much.
Nothing. We are good at the barbershop with the boys. Okay. Haircutting time. All
Oh,
right.
I
Yeah,
gotta
DeAndre
do
just
that
got his
too.
haircut too. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Candy says, uh-oh.
I'm letting my son get a new game.
Candy says, no fair. I want tacos now.
Oh, we had that last night for dinner.
Uh,
We had
yeah,
tacos for
tacos
dinner
do
last night.
sound good, don't they? Um, Denise says that sounds like fun. May have to plan a trip to the D area. Oh yeah, yeah. And I said I'm gonna make this happen. So, like I said, anybody in the Detroit area, make sure you reach out to me. I will be pushing out information, more information as the weeks come up until the day. Right now, I'm trying to secure a spot, and we'll definitely have that information for you guys. Um, Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good as you come in. Make sure you show some love, even if you're not going to stick around. If you are in one of the groups and you want to say hello, just make sure you hit the video and you can
You're
come on in.
welcome. That's it. No more games because you don't got
Candy
much
says
left on
no
your
fair.
thing.
Denise says ready for high school. Yeah,
Don't
David.
forget, you got to do those all that silverware in there. Okay.
Yeah, high school time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we already cleaned out his backpack already for high school.
Okay. Okay. Ready to
Had to
make
give him all
room.
new. Had to give him all new pencils, all new mechanical pencils, all new pens, and get that all situated.
All right. Is he excited?
He is, but he's also a little nervous.
Okay. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Yeah, transitioning into a brand new school. Yeah.
Bigger school.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a whole new world. Whole
Yeah,
new world.
the new high school looks like a college.
Oh, it's that big, huh?
Yes,
Oh wow. So do the high school does it serve just your area or other surrounding
the surrounding
area?
area. And
Okay.
we have at least 8 high schools here where I live,
Okay.
and we have boundary lines. So
Mm,
whatever high you go to, that's the high school you go to.
okay.
So basically, with David, he gets to go to whatever high school he wants to
Okay. Okay. So you were
because
able
of
to
the
choose You were able to choose what high school he goes.
And when they told me the high school he's going to, I was like, yes.
Oh, they gave you an option, but you had the option. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, good, 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 good. Let me go over here, make sure. Okay, I got that going.
Can't find that
Yeah,
post
that's
at all.
good. Huh?
I can't find that post.
Oh, the post I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Remember
have
who
to go. It's like
post?
it just instantly got lost because I just read it. It was like it just got lost in the mix.
So it was just what? It was just posted today?
No, no, no. It's a older post because I had just seen it a couple days ago, and nobody reported him being rude, but someone did mention it in the post. I just happened to stumble upon it, and I had to go in and read what he was saying, and I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, he's being really rude," and there was no need for that, you know. Like I said, if you don't agree with somebody, it's okay to agree to disagree. You can just walk away. You don't have to say anything. So I think I am going to give him the boot once I find it, because there was a time where we used to didn't tolerate rudeness at all. I have to go back to that. I have to go back
I
to
know. I
that.
remember it was,
Mm,
and somebody posted, because I posted something on Facebook one day, and I don't remember what it was, and they made a rude comment, and I says, hey, I don't need rude comments from anybody. Just be kind, courtesy, or I'm gonna block you next time.
hey AJ,
Did.
thank you. Just be kind.
He was saying,
Eh,
is like,
Off cause for that.
I was like, I'm not being abusive to my son. My son is polite. He's courteous. He's respectful
Hmm.
because and it was here in Modesto when I saw this person, and I recognized his face on the post, and he comes and says, you know what? You need to have your son be respectful. And I'm like, respectful for what?
For what?
It's like, why does my son have to be respectful? He is. He's kind. He's courteous, and he's respect, and he has good manners. I taught my son well.
All
My
right,
baby.
pat yourself on the back, mama. Wait a
I
minute,
get
I'll be right. I'll be right back. I'm getting ready to go. Start my
coffee
coffee. Coffee time. Be back, you guys.
time.
My daughter started cooking. It smells so good. She's making pork chops. Um, yes, coffee time. Coffee time for sure, homeschool piece. Yeah. Uh, Denise says, Teresa, does David enjoy fishing?
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
He does not like the smell of fish.
oh really?
Yes, but
It
I
would be.
do love fish. I
Uh-huh.
love fish. When I go on my vacation next year, that's what I'm doing is going fishing.
Going
When I
fishing.
go on my
Okay, okay. Sounds like fun. And actually, there is an organization here, now that I'm thinking about it. If you are in the Metro Detroit area, let me see if I can locate it. I think they take the kids out fishing. He sent me the flyer, and I believe I posted it. I want to share everything that's happening in and around. Uh, it went all the way down to the bottom. I think. Oh,
There
here
was
it
a
is.
lot.
It's called. No, it's not fishing. It's Spectrum Sailing Detroit. So
Oh,
they
that's
take our special needs babies out on the boat. So this is if you are in a local group, Spectrum Sailing. It's a national autism sailing program. They set sail in Pontiac, Michigan. So it's located in Pontiac. Free 3-day progressive camp with it'll hold 20 autistic kids ages 10 to 17. And so yeah, that post is in the group. If you guys want any more information on that, the website is spectrumsailing.org. And we have another event coming up, skating. This is towards the end of the month, June 22nd, with Empowerment Social Circle. So you can get your tickets for that. It's a fundraiser roller skating party, Sunday, June 22nd, Empowerment Social Circle. And you can, let me see, contact them um, on their Facebook page and Twins Company, Empowerment Social Circle and Twins Company about the roller skating party. And this is out in Troy, Michigan. So that information is also in the local group. So I got a few things going on for the babies for the summer, and they also have um, community groups for the parents. Um, so yeah, busy, busy, busy. Let me get my coffee. I'll be right back. So if you are in one of the groups and you like to come in and say hi, you need to click on the actual video that'll bring you to the live chat. come in and say hello. Um, but even if you're not gonna stay around long, I know people come and go. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Okay, I froze up for a minute. Even if you're not gonna stick around, make sure you show some love. I'd appreciate it. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my coffee. It's a nice day today here in the D. We're gonna have upwards of 85 degrees, so it's gonna be a nice one. A nice one. So if any of you guys want to come on up, feel free. I'll put the link in here in the chat again. So you are more than welcome. Yeah, what's the weather like in Cali, Teresa?
Alexa. What's the temperature right now?
Good morning, Lisa. Right now, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's
What's the
still
temperature?
morning.
Right now it's 69 degrees right now.
Yeah, I can imagine it's gonna get hot because you guys, what is it about 11?
Huh?
It's about 11:30 there.
It's 10:30 here.
10:30. Okay, yeah, I knew you guys were 3 hours behind us.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, we are gonna have upwards. It's about 70, the high 70s right now. We're supposed to get up to 85 today, so it's gonna be a nice day. Wow, it's 89 there in Texas. Ooh. That's gonna be the high. Yeah, Texas hot, hot, hot.
Alexa, what's the temperature for today going to be?
Right now, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, it's a high of 90 degrees.
It's supposed to be 90 degrees today.
And you guys are gonna get it. Oh yeah, summer is definitely here.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like summertime.
Yeah, and then I seen on the news that we may get thunderstorms tomorrow. And
Oh,
homeschool piece says 94. Ooh, hot.
and where are they at? Homes?
That's Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
Texas. Okay.
Hmm. Oh yeah, summer is definitely here. Right now, I got all the windows open. It's nice, breeze coming through. Feels good, but I know in a little bit I might have to close up everything and turn on the
And
air. I'm trying not to. Yeah, summer is definitely here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put together. What are you guys doing for the summer? Will you be going fishing, Denise? What activities are you guys gonna be doing with your loved ones?
I wish I could do stuff with David outside, but he's allergic to the sun.
Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
So we can't like do too much. He can go swimming in our pool here we have, but he don't but he has to be sunscreen up.
Keep them, in the shade too, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, how did you come to realize that he had that skin condition?
It's all started in third grade when his when I was told that his face would be all bright pink and all that, and we were referred by I brought it up with his pediatrician, and his pediatrician says I'm going to send you to an allergy doctor specialist. So basically that brought that up right there. We got we got referred to an allergy doctor. The allergy doctor had us stand had I we had to have him stand outside in the sun, and boom, to see why his face was turning bright pink. And boom, his face started turning bright pink, and his ears and his arms, and
He
that's
doesn't
when,
get blisters, does he?
no, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
He said
Wow,
that
that's
he's
something.
to the sun.
Hmm.
Gonna have to wear hats to school, and
Sunglasses. Does he have?
that put sunscreen on him, which that was fine. That was no problem for me. I could do that. And that's when we
Right.
got permission. I got to get a doctor's note for him to allow him to wear a hat to school, because in
Okay.
our school, no hats allowed.
Hmm.
So once I had a doctor's note giving him permission to wear a hat, that's when he was allowed to wear a hat. And then that's when in fourth grade, that's when they noticed that he wasn't sweating at all.
So
And
he
that's when,
doesn't have any sweat glands.
yeah.
Wow.
So that's where we had to be referred to a dermatologist. And that's when we figure out what he has.
Hmm.
And that's when we
Interesting.
put the school, that's when the school had to be, that's where we had to get a doctor's note from the dermatologist, where we had to get sunscreen, medication, which he is a high risk of heat stroke.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's scary. Poor
Which
baby.
I have it too. I have the same condition too.
You have the sun. You're allergic to the sun also.
Yeah.
Wow. Homeschool P says, I'm not sure yet. I know we are going to have a cousin camp for the younger cousins. Awesome. That sounds like fun.
That sound
Also,
like
possibly go to the zoo. Yeah, definitely gonna make a trip to the zoo this year. Oh, and that reminds me, the Autism Alliance of Michigan is also having their walk, but that won't be until September. I believe they're doing it at the zoo. I just got the notification for it. I have to check and see if they're still at gonna do it at the zoo. But yeah, it's always good. I like to go to the Toledo Zoo this year too. Yeah. So cousins camp. How does the your baby is girl boy, I forgot homeschool piece. How do they do around others? Let me see. Let me look. I'm gonna look go down a little bit. Oh, here it is. I found it, Teresa.
who was it by? Because
Uh
I'm in the
I'm
group.
not I'm not gonna call out his name right now.
No,
But
no, no. Posted
yeah.
the person
Oh,
posted.
the poster. Oh, her name is Ashley. Let me see. I can't. Uh, let me see. Uh, looks like the comment might be gone. Maybe he removed his comment. Yeah, I don't see the. Well, wait a minute. I forgot. Sometimes you gotta change the thing to all comments.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
Because Facebook will not show you. So let me not speak too soon. Yeah, it's still here. Let me see.
I like what somebody said.
Yeah. What did they say?
Somebody, the admin of the top current contributor, please be kind and sensitive to this post. No negative. If this post bothers you, move on.
Yep. Yep. If a
It's
posting, that's all they have to do. We have it at my mom's. She live in the country. Oh, awesome. With lots of land. And we set up activities for the children.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
that sounds fun.
I'm gonna have to come to Texas.
Right. Cousins camp. I like that. I like that.
I wish I was near all my cousins. I was.
Hmm. Yeah, all my cousins are in the south.
All my cousins live in Maryland and Southern California.
Mhm.
In
And I
Utah.
can imagine California is a big state, right? Going across,
Yeah,
driving. Mhm. Cali. I'm gonna have to make it there one day.
I'm gonna have to make it to over there where you live.
In Detroit.
Yeah, but it's called Money Wise.
Money wise.
Money Wise.
Money wise. Oh, okay.
Wait, you know
Yep.
where it's from? You know where Ashley is from? Like, where she?
I can. Let me see. I'm not really sure. You might have to use her profile. Maybe that'll give some indicators. I don't think she said in her post.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was definitely no reason for anyone to be rude. That's a scary situation, you know.
It is.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna make a trip with DeAndre this summer down south, but I still may. It just depends on how everything goes. I have to start planning out weeks and days and months, but I definitely gotta get he and I a schedule together of activities to do. Hmm. Oh, another thing I also wanted to bring up about post. If you guys were on here, well, it was a couple weeks ago um, when one of our members was actually Kenyatta. We all know her.
Yeah.
She's always posting, but someone took one of her posts from out of the group, um, took the picture and um, copied and pasted her whole post from inside the group and put it on their public page.
What?
Yeah, and I happened to stumble upon it, and she said she did not give anyone permission. I have to go back and check. I don't know if that person blocked me, but I haven't seen them. I did ask them to remove it if they didn't get permission, which they hadn't. So I don't think it's right for anyone to take anything that's in a private group and share it on a public page.
Because it was on my main page. I saw that.
No, but you're part of the group though.
Yeah,
Anybody who's in the group will see the post, but it was on somebody else's page outside the group. Did you
yeah,
see it on that page? A different
yeah. I
page?
saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So I
Then
did contact the person. I wasn't sure who's behind the page. Still working on that because when I do find out who's behind the page, I'm gonna have to block that person because that means they're taking personal. Well, it's not really personal, but it's a private group. They only want the parents in that group to
because I
see,
made a comment
or
to
whatever private group she posted it in.
yeah,
It wasn't meant for it to be on
I
that.
commented on them. You're frozen.
Am I frozen?
You were
Now
frozen.
you're frozen.
You were frozen first, and then I came. Yeah, because I went on that person that copied it from her post and posted it on there. I made a. You didn't get permission. Did you get permission to use this? And then they blocked me.
Yeah, it's probably because I put something like that. I said, I don't think you got permission to use it. Can you please remove it? And I also emailed them. No response. So yeah, I have to find out because that person that means they are still in my group.
Group
So I'm gonna
page.
have to find out, who's behind that page so I can remove them. Yeah, yeah. That's and you tell people all the time. You just ask. All you have to do is ask. If it's not already on a public page, if it's on a
Yeah.
public page, that means share it. But if it's inside a private group, that's not saying share it with everybody.
Yeah. I,
Mm-mm. Ooh, that food is smelling good. I'm getting hungry now.
what does your daughter make? Oh, pork chops.
Yeah, she's making pork chops today. I don't know if I think she's making rice and something else with it, but yeah, it's smelling good. Slow cooked.
Sammy isn't barking.
Huh?
I'm surprised Sammy isn't barking like the dog is usually is.
Yeah, he's outside. You'll probably hear him as soon as somebody walks by. He's out there chilling in the grass right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the window open. He'll 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 bark. The other day, he went on the side of the house, and I have a little bitty stump on the side of the house, and I have a gap in my fence, so I have to keep him on a chain out there. It's a long chain, so he gets free range of the yard. But he goes on the side where that stump is, and I don't know. He twisted himself round and round the stump. So I heard him out there going woof woof woof. So I'm like, why does he sound like he's on the other side of the house instead of his usual chill spot? And I go out there. I don't see him. I go on the other side of the house, and he done tangle himself up around this stump, trying to run on the other side, barking at somebody. Hi, Christopher. I'm struggling as a single parent with a son who has autism. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, what's going on with you? Yeah, I know we all go through those good, those bad, and those ugly days, and you know, prayers go up to you and hope things, you know, work out. But you have a whole support community on TikTok, and well, I'm on Facebook too, but yeah, it's a wonderful community on TikTok of autism moms and dads that can help you out. Thanks for the love. I appreciate you. Yeah. So you guys, I just wanted to come on for check in and chill. Nothing special today, of course. But I did want to bring up that post, and we will definitely be on Sunday.
I know because each state has their own laws and everything for people that miss school and all that.
Hmm.
I know here in California we have laws that if your kid misses so many days of school, you get a letter home from the school with a meeting, and if they miss more days, then you get a letter. Then the truancy officer comes to the house, gets your kid, grabs the backpack, and takes him to school. And if you miss more days, you get a letter from the district attorney's office.
Christopher, if you're still here, one of our community members here, Denise, says, yes, we all experience days, but that's just being human. Find your support, Christopher. So we're here for you.
Yes, we are here.
Thank you for that, Denise.
We're all family.
Yes, yes. And it's wonderful, and it's amazing how it's just the community that's just grown. The community of parents has grown so much over the years. It used to be a time a lot of parents were scared to speak up or ask questions, but now it's wonderful. It's beautiful to see parents out and about, um, doing things, advocating, sharing their story. I love it. It's beautiful. Sharing their stories, putting things together for the kids, putting things together for the parents. The community is just beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was like I remember when I first got on Facebook in 2010, and I was kind of nervous of posting things on Facebook, but then when I started noticing things in my son of with autism, I was like, gosh, I wish there was a group page for autism parents and all that. And that's when I had to search the search engine on Facebook, and that's where you guys came up, and I was like, autism and us, huh? Parent support group. You know what? Let me get onto this, and but I was afraid to post things.
Mhm. And then at that time, early on, I was still learning, especially way back then. And like I said, it wasn't as much going on back then as it
Yeah,
is now.
I
Now
think
it's like, oh my goodness, you got so much you could pull. Even though as parents we still have struggles and still trying to find supports but it's so many parents banding together to make things
yeah.
happen. But back then, I was a mess.
I think I started. I thought
Yes.
I started with you guys was when David started getting into preschool, kindergarten. I think I don't
Okay.
when I
Young but
started on your guys's on your Facebook page on your Autism and Us. I don't remember. It's been so long.
yeah, it's been a long time.
But then started here and then I started reading people's post parents people's posts on face on the group page. I'm like, man, they're just like me, going through the same stuff. I was like, that's very interesting.
Hmm.
Getting all that knowledge and getting people what they're saying or what they're going through with potty training, school age kids going not that are nonverbal and the elopement.
Learn, share, and support.
I'm like,
That's
oh
what it's
my
all
god,
about.
I'm
That's what it's all
like
about.
I'm dealing. They're going through the same stuff that I'm dealing with. It's like, oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
was a lot of support stuff, a lot of very interesting stuff going on that other people are going through.
Yeah. Yep. That's why that old saying is always, you're not alone.
Yes,
You're not alone. Once you find that community, and then um, you hear someone speak about something you're going through, you're like, wow, I thought I was the only one.
yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, I was the only one going through the same, going through it. It was like with David being nonverbal, potty training issues, elopement.
Hmm.
Like, oh my gosh,
And you mentioned potty training. We always have, this is one of the more common things. The parents speak about potty training. So, our personal story as far as autism and potty training, DeAndre didn't get it until he was 14. 14 going on 15 completely. He he stayed in pull-ups until he was about 11, 12, but he wasn't fully potty trained till he was like 14. And he still has some problems. So when I see parents, they get frustrated. Sometimes, you know, our kids, they get it. Other times, our babies, especially, the ones on the spectrum, they may have a sensory issue. As DeAndre, he had a problem with doing number two. It was an issue. I went through
yes,
the smearing. I went through all of it. So I say that to say this: don't get discouraged when it comes to training. And just because you hear another parent saying, "Well, my baby was 2 years old and they got it," you know, that doesn't mean some kids get it, some kids don't. Some kids will never get it, and that's you just have to let them
oh, they're saying,
be. Don't stop. Don't stop working with them. No,
mm-hmm.
don't ever stop working with them. But some get it and some don't. But don't let other things or seeing other parents and their kids getting it like this discourage you. There are so many good tips and suggestions. They got the book. Trust me, I went through a lot of that too.
Yeah,
But a lot of it didn't work for DeAndre because his was more a sensory issue um, when it came, like I said, to number two. But Yeah, I never. I'm not ashamed. My baby, he got it when he got it in due time. And he still has, every now and then I still have to help him, clean himself when he uses the bathroom. But that's all a part of it, you know. And
We
he's
still
18 now.
we still have that same problem with number two.
Yeah.
He has accidents. I
Okay.
don't
Mhm.
and all that, but sometimes I do have to help him clean himself
Mhm.
really good.
Yeah. And it's okay to be frustrated. We're human, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As parents, I know. One day, I was really like up to here. DeAndre had one of his spurts, and everything was just all over the place. And I got really upset and frustrated. But that's okay too. We're human, but it's all a part of the autism thing.
But what's really hard is when you get phone calls from the school
Mhm.
saying that your child had an accident.
Okay.
That's what's really hard right there when you get phone.
Uh-oh. They want me to do the puzzle. Oh yeah, and you have to go up there.
I
Uh-huh.
I think I remember I got a phone call back in no, it was April of this year.
Uh-huh.
It was actually no, it was last month. It was last month. I got a phone call from the school that David had an accident, and it was during lunchtime. And it was the school nurse that called me and says, "Can I speak to the parents of David Hamilton?" I was like, "Speaking." I was like, "What's going on? Is he okay? Is he in trouble or anything? Or is he having a seizure?" I was naming everything off with the nurse. I was like, "No, ma'am. He had an accident. He can't. He says he doesn't have any clothes in his backpack." I was like, "Yes, he does." The a a school campus security guard had to clean him using the toilet paper. I was like, no, he has wipes in his back. He has change of clothes in his backpack. He
Hmm.
has everything in his backpack in there. Well, David says he doesn't have any in his backpack. He's like, yes, he does. I know he does because I'm the one that packs that stuff in his backpack. And then I get a phone call back. I was like, oh, ma'am, he does have it. Teresa, he does have it. I was like, I told you so. And all.
Tanya says, yeah, Jonathan's still in pull-ups, 14, almost 15. But there was a time he always wanted to be commando at home. And in those instances, he knew to go sit on the toilet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DeAndre has those commando moments too. But yep, so yeah, you see, it's nothing to be ashamed of. You see some parents coming in, they you know, well, he's not potty training. And then there should never be any mom bashing about potty training when it comes to our babies. I've seen some parents come in under posts when a parent, well, isn't that child potty trained?
I
Just because yours got it early doesn't mean that, someone else's child
I
will
did.
get
I remember when I posted in this group in the parent support group about it, and I was like, because I wanted inputs on how to get my son to wipe himself. I got a parent that says like, "What? Your son doesn't know how to wipe himself? He needs to use man wipes." I'm like really? Now you're gonna put me down? I was like, no. I was like, my son is autistic. He's on the autism spectrum, like we all our kids are. You don't need a bad match me. It's like I don't remember who said that to me, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I've seen a lot of, not just in our group, but in other groups too. Um, you see, I call them the mean parents. They don't know how to be nice just
I'm like,
because
you don't need
their
to.
children
I told them
get
like, you don't need to be rude. Yes, my son is autistic. He has sensory issues. He doesn't like the toilet paper because he doesn't like the feel of it. Yes, I have wipies. Well, you is like, well, you need to teach him how to wipe himself. I'm like, excuse me, no. And then I blocked that person.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't.
There's definitely no reason to be rude on
I
that.
I see a
And
lot of posts on other groups. I just keep my mouth shut.
see, you shouldn't have to. You should be able to go and ask questions. Because like
I
I said, we all learn
and,
something new.
and I tell
Yeah.
them that I private said I asked the person because I asked him like, can I private message you? I was like, yeah, you can private message. Says it's gonna take time. Be patient. Be calm. Just don't yell at your babies
Mhm.
because it's gonna take longer. But you just need to be calm and collect and all that. And then
A
we've been
lot of patience.
private messaging each other ever since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
And give you helpful
I
tips.
I tell him like I understand what you're going through. Okay, I have the same issues and all that. And ever since then we've been friends
Well,
and
good.
talking about potty training issues. And then now we're getting to that. How do I get my son to sleep by himself? And then I give my input of what I did with getting David to sleep by himself now.
Okay. See, you can be helpful. They can be helpful.
Now
You can all help each other.
now both her kids who are twins are now sleeping by themselves.
Awesome.
And it was in another group page that we've been.
When DeAndre started, when he started getting into his games, when we put the game in his room, I think that was the start of him wanting to be in his own, his
Uh,
own space. Because he used to be up under me a lot too. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they never grow out of it. They want to feel the comfort of
yeah,
mommy, but you got to get them out that bed.
yeah.
Uh,
Only time that he does sleep with me, I let him do it is when he has his episodes.
okay.
And that is the only time he does sleep with me. I let him do it because then I can keep an eye on him.
Now, were you able to look into some cameras for his bedroom?
I found quite a few and
Okay.
I'm trying to debate of which ones. I've noticed I find them on Amazon
Okay.
on like the Ring doorbell one. I found some other ones and all that. So I'm debating on which ones to go through.
Yeah, that'd be good to have, especially if he has multiple seizures. You want to be on it, something
Yeah.
to alert you. Yeah, something to alert you. Hmm.
So like now that's what I'm doing right now is looking into them. I'm reading the reviews on these cameras, on these three cameras. I'm reading the reviews.
Okay.
If there's a lot of 1 stars or up to 3 stars, I'm going up to. It has to be like 4 or 5 stars before I can get to them. But a lot of them I've been seeing 1 or 2 stars. I'm like, okay, never mind.
Now the Ring camera is pretty good, the indoor camera. Now, do you have a alarm system, a doorbell alarm system outside?
We have alarm systems. We have which our cameras are motion sensor ones for outside.
Okay.
So if you enter a room or you go past these our alarm our cameras, it will sensor go ding dong, and we can go up to the higher one.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you probably can check with that company and see what kind of camera would be good to place, in his room for you to monitor.
Yeah,
Mhm. Or you can just get a baby monitor, one of those.
that's what I'm thinking about doing is getting a baby monitor,
Hmm. Hmm.
doing it that way.
Yeah. Yep. Set it
Well,
up.
hooked up to Wi-Fi,
Hmm.
which I'm gonna look into that of baby monitors.
Hmm.
I wish I can see those little words on the screen.
Oh, those are just the past. The last one that Tanya put up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can
And
hear in
Denise,
the background.
yeah, I wish it was a little bigger, but I guess if it was too big, it would cover up the, you know, cover up the faces and everything.
Oh, okay.
Let me see something.
I can hear Sammy in the background barking.
Do it like that, like that, like that. Have it like that. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, see, it'll cover up the faces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Well, okay, you guys. I'm gonna go in here and see if these pork chops is almost done.
I can hear Sammy in the background, of
Oh
course.
yeah. Oh, you hear them now.
Yeah, hear
they
him.
have they
Barking
have some
up
kids walking
people.
down the street. They have a couple little kids walking down the street. So I guess he's caught himself uh showing off being a big woof woof woof.
My son David's dog does that too. She sees something outside, she starts barking up a storm.
Yes, Denise, I'm hungry too because they are smelling good.
And now
I'm smelling
get
good.
now I think I'm gonna go make some lunch for myself and David. I don't know what yet.
Well, you enjoy your lunch. Maybe I'll come back this evening for another little check in and chat. Yep, pork chops, Denise. Smelling good too. Smelling good.
Smelling good and making me hungry.
Yes. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna check in with you guys later. Have a great rest of the day. I may be back later on. Maybe let's. I'm gonna try. Maybe about 6 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock. We'll do another check in and chat. See what you guys are up to. Okay. All right. Well, hello there. Wait a minute. Hold up. It's Aisha. How are you?
Oh, Aisha came on, huh?
Yeah. Since she's here, I want to pull up her thing. She's having a community meeting, empowerment through special advocacy here in Detroit. So if
Oh, okay.
anybody's listening in on the outside, make sure you come out and join. It's a great meeting for all of us to get together and talk about things that matter to us. So she'll be hosting that meeting on June the 17th. That's a Tuesday at 6 p.m. So come on out and join us. Join us. And yeah, I'll be pushing it out more this week. See if we can get a few of you guys to come on out. It's good for us, community. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. But I'm on my way out now because I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. Thank you for coming on in. Um, I'll see you guys later, maybe later on. I'm going to try to get on at about 6 or 7 o'clock, and I'll talk to you guys then, okay? June 17th. Maybe I can get you to come on up here with me and you can explain what it's all about to everybody. I'll be back later on this evening. So if you don't have anything to do later on, and
Come
then
on.
you come on up and share the information with everybody. I'm about to go eat now.
So
So all right, you guys. See you guys later on this evening.
see ya.